Earlier this year, our next guest told you to buy JCPenney when a lot of naysayers were doubting the retailer had any kind of future at all.
Well, since his call in March, look at this. The stock has rallied more than 37%. He reiterated his call back in July, continued to move higher. Not only that, but he also told you to short silver.
What?
Guess what? There it is, doing exactly that, falling. Already down more than 6%, and also silver at 4-year lows. So what should you do now with these trades? Well, the man who made these calls, Parets, Eagle Bay Capital founder and president, joining us now.
Smart cookie, buddy.
Yeah. Let's talk about JCPenney first.
Sure.
That call has been a winner for you. What do people do with it now if they're following exactly what you say they should do?
Yeah, I think it's time to back off. I really like this consolidation we're seeing over the last couple of weeks. Technicians might call it a bull flag. Here we go. So, home run. It doubled this year. I mean, you can't, off the lows. And here over the last couple of weeks, we've been seeing a nice little consolidation. When you see these, you really want to see them break out in the direction of the underlying trend, which in this case is higher. Unfortunately, it did not break out. It broke down. So I think right now we need to give it time to digest, kind of chill out a little bit. And remember, the reason we liked it originally, clearly not because of the fundamentals, we liked it because of the short interest, the short ratio. Now the days to cover based on the volume and the amount of short interest is down to about 3 days. Not as nice as it used to be.
By the way, where on this chart did you get it?
We were talking about it, you and I, right here on this show, right around here, and then it rallied up 30% from there, consolidated. We liked it right around here, went up about another 25% from there.
Okay.
Need to get the silver, because that's the next big call that you made around late May.
Yeah.
You said start shorting this thing. Look at this. It's really pretty impressive. Of course, the fall began in mid-2013.
I mean, we go back all the way to 2011 when it was at $50. It's been in a strong downtrend the entire time. It's been a beautiful downtrend.
So wouldn't it be a buy here?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because when you see these levels of support and it continues to bounce off this level, eventually it's going to give way. So it bounced, it rallied, it bounced, it rallied, it bounced, it rallied, and then it broke down. So now all of that former support is now overhead supply. On any attempt to get back above that, it's going to be very difficult.
How low could it go? Put the chart back
on. Put the chart back up and I'll show you. Yeah, I think that we can see below $15 a share based on the measured move from this consolidation. And if you take some extensions and some math that we do from support back in 2010, I think we can see even under $14.
What about the sentiment on silver?
So that's actually a very good question. With each low that silver was making, the low it made last summer, the low it made at the end of last year, there was extreme pessimism at each one of those lows, and you got nice bounces because of those sentiment unwinds. However, on this last attempt, the sentiment wasn't as bearish, and that was the catalyst to break it down this week. In fact, sentiment is still nowhere near as pessimistic as it was over the last year. So I think there's plenty of more room to the downside in silver.
Palladium is obviously more expensive than silver, but if you were to compare them, is palladium a better opportunity? It has seen a very nice move. Does that move continue to the upside? Yeah,
right now, palladium on an absolute basis, as great as that trade has been all year. I came in, we've talked about it on the show. My favorite chart in the entire world coming into the year, in fact. But we're running against those 2011 highs. So there's supply that it needs to digest. So right now, palladium on an absolute basis, I think you want to give it some time. But relative to silver, in other words, a long palladium, short silver pair, has doubled over the last year, and I think it continues.
My producer's going to kill me. Gold, quickly. How low?
Same trade as silver. You probably see $1,000.
$1,000. Wow. And then you'd buy in.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Parets, good to see you, man.
Thanks for having
me. Great calls.
Doesn't get emotional about it. Just looks at the charts. Brilliant.
Technical. All technical.
JC, thank you.